Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dr. Kayak channel. I'm here to recite something I've written regarding buying RVs, which I know nothing about. So let me get on with it. Are you considering buying an RV? If you're looking for that perfect camper, whether new or used, how do you know if you're getting what you think you're paying for? Today I'm going to discuss some of the ins and outs of buying an RV. Okay, let me admit, I'm being a little less than honest here. As you can see by the title of this video, you may have thought I was prepared to tell you about hiring an RV inspector would be a bad idea for one reason or another. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not an expert on RVs. Heck, I don't even own one. If you've been following my channel, you'd know that I'm planning on selling my home and selling off my worldly possessions and going out on the road full time, and all I have is a tent. So let me tell you about that first. A few years back, I bought a real nice little pop-up camper. I quickly discovered how big of a pain in the butt it was, opening it up, setting it up, tearing it down. After the first season, I was pretty much done. It all started when I rekindled my idea of camping at my ripe old age of 60-ish. Yeah, I dusted off all my old camping gear and set up my old tent in the yard, and then I decided that I was going to take off for a trip into the woods for a weekend. All I had to sleep on was an air mattress, and at my age, sleeping on the ground, I discovered, is not all that fun. So I bought the camper. Then I realized how much work it was setting it up and tearing it down. Well, I sold the pop-up the next season, bought a nice canvas tent and an extra large cot and a few other things, and set back out into the woods near lakes and streams for my camping adventures. So if this is your thing, camping in a tent, go out and get the good stuff. You won't regret it. But that was a few years ago. Now I'm on a mission to maybe do that van life thing, but for some reason I cannot get that Chris Farley clip out of my mind.
And I live in a van down by the river.
I don't really want to be that guy, and I really don't want to live in a van down by the river. I'm thinking a nice little trailer and a vehicle big enough to tow it. So what now? I know nothing about campers really, other than I don't care for pop-up campers. Okay, so let's get this going here. This video, the meat of the act here. What's behind that beautiful veneer of a camper that you're looking at? There's so much we don't know. Should we hire an RV inspector? These guys charge a few $100 or more, and they come out and poke around and give you a report. They really don't care about that beautiful veneer. They're going to look much deeper. If they know what they're doing, they're going to discover the good, the bad, and the ugly about the camper you're interested in before you spend your money. You can either interview a gaggle of inspectors to see if you trust them, check out referrals from friends and RV shops, or you can go through the hassle of learning how to be an inspector yourself. Most of us just want to buy a good camper and not get screwed. Oh, time for a joke. What's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb? Well, you can unscrew a light bulb. There are a few manufacturers who make RVs. You can look at one or two or three different kinds of RVs and you'll still find out that they're made by the same company. I think you know what I'm talking about. There are some special companies out there like Oliver, Alto, Airstream, and even some of the Winnebago campers. But when you see their prices, it's enough to give you a stroke. Are they worth what they're asking? No, they're not. But if you want designer names, you pay designer prices. That's all there is to it. There is no doubt that some of these RVs are better made, but in my opinion, they're not worth the price tag, not even close. And finally, price. What we really need is an inspector for prices. RV companies are in the business to make money. Some of them want to put out a great product, and some of them want to mass-produce assembly line pressboard monstrosities and sell them as fast as they can because they're greedy. They cut corners, they let garbage fly off of the assembly line, and they sell them fast enough that, they don't care. They just don't care. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? You get what you pay for. It's not really a thing, that saying. They highly inflate the price, and if you are smart enough to talk them down, they'll come down a little on the price. I don't know about you, but I know that every time I get them to knock a few bucks off of something, I'm always left with that pain in my gut that says they probably would have came down even more. That's the problem. Dealerships. Slick salespeople, fast talking, giving you half-truths, and never telling you what you don't want to hear. Before you buy, know what you're willing to spend. Okay? Here's a few tips. Know what you want, and buy that. If you don't know anything about RVs, get an unbiased inspector and have it inspected, new or used. It's a good thing to do that. So, do RV inspectors suck? Yeah, they do. If you're a shyster trying to sell an RV to an unsuspecting customer. And you thought I was going to talk bad about inspectors, didn't you? I wonder why. This is what we do to get you to click on our YouTube videos. Sorry, guys gotta do what a guy's gotta do. Hey, please like and subscribe. Pretty please, with Splenda on top. Hey, I'm watching my weight.